everybody. This is Benee Kent, also known as Mr. Saint. This is uh, another YouTube video. This is a Shaky Soapbox. This one is about SJWs, triggering safe spaces, and these little special snowflakes. Please remember, I am a woman, so this, I'm talking about other women basically, and these young kids. To me, they're young kids because I'm too old. But there are just some things that I've noticed about these guys, about these SJWs and the like. Is I've noticed, they're pretty young. They're around the ages of like maybe 19 to 29, 30, maybe somewhere around in there in that basic area. And they're like in college, and so they're learning stuff from their professors and teachers and things. And they have this mindset of, hey, I'm going to change the world with get the world to think how I'm going to think. And the thing is, I used to be that, because I was like a vegetarian. I was, pro earth. I still am, but not as bad as I was trying to get people. I wanted to change the world in my own way too, so I completely understand their thinking in that. And I just think there's a big difference between how I grew up and how these kids are growing up now. It just seems to me that they're growing up with no instruction, no knowledge of how the world really, really works. That it doesn't center around them. I mean, they're not the only human being on this planet. Uh, and it just seems to me that they don't really get that. And it's just frustrating sometimes. And I know that there are men that talk about SJWs and things. Uh, they do attacks on them physically, about their physical appearance and just the words that they're saying, that they're just full of shit and blah 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 blah. I'm trying not to do that. I just think that if we just kind of try to be a little patient with them, maybe they'll grow out of it and just kind of like calm the fuck down just. But anyway, there's some other things. Where they played games as kids where they didn't they didn't keep score. They didn't say, oh, they said everybody's a winner, and there are no winners and losers. That is so detrimental. Very, I mean, unless you're like a little kid, like 2, 3 years old, and just learning how to play soccer, and you're just kicking the ball around, and the field's only like 6 feet long or something. I mean, they're little kids. But growing up in the grade school and on up, where they're not taught, okay, there are winners and losers. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And that's how life is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And there was trophies and ribbons for everyone. I mean, nobody was left out. That, I mean, in that same vein, it's ridiculous. It's really, really ridiculous. I mean, these kids need to learn that not everything is going to go your way. You're not going to get every little thing you want. That's a big part of the problem. And they did not learn that the world does not necessarily revolve around them. I know as a pubescent, as a teenager, you actually believe that the world doesn't revolve around you, and that's all that drama and selfishness. But that's what teenagers do. That's what teenagers are. And it just seems to me that we really need to start teaching these kids at a younger age that you're not going to get everything you want. You're going to win, you're going to lose, and there are times you have to actually go without. You don't where they don't need to have the latest electronics, or they don't need to have the latest articles of clothing, fashions, and the best shoes, or what have you. Um, I just think we need to put down more of more electronics and just kind of be real with each other, be human. I see it all the time. And um, going on to triggering safe spaces and these special snowflakes part. Um, I myself, I suffer from PTSD from how I grew up, from uh, my 10-year marriage to an abusive asshole, to being in the Mormon cult, and I've done videos on those. Um, and being constantly told, well, all you're supposed to ever be as a woman is wife and mother, blah blah blah. And um, I've gone through a lot of shit, but the thing is, I have never felt the need to have people cater to my needs, have people revolve their shit around me. I dealt with it the best I could, using my own wits, using my own smarts. Yes, I've gotten help. I have gotten, counseling, and I'm progressing every day, every single day. Um, and so, and I understand where that coming from, but I just think if someone yells and screams, or I'm not going to go around trigger trigger trigger, when someone disagrees with my opinions, I'm not going to freak out over it. It's okay if you have a different opinion than me. Fine, I don't give a shit. I really don't. And I just people need to like grow a little bit of a backbone. I mean, find their own strength. And what I don't like is hearing a lot of these colleges and universities are providing safe spaces. That's a waste of college real estate. It could be put to better use. And I have an idea, and I'll show it in a little bit. That where my when I was feeling not safe, or when I was having issues, I have 3 dogs, and one of them I would just grab and hold, and we would cuddle and until I felt better. But I brought that within me. That was within me. I didn't broadcast it to everybody. So, oh, I'm triggered, I'm freaked out, I couldn't do that. That's me. But what I would like to see people who claim to be triggered, to do something to bring it inside to them. I think your safe space should be in here, and in here, in the privacy of your own home, your bedroom. That needs to be your safe space, and not have it out in public, waving it around. This is my safe space. Don't do that. Don't do that. There are other people in this world. And if you feel the need, if you're out in public and you're nowhere near your home, I have kind of figured out a way to help you with that. you can take it with you. It's very, very, it's a just a little object. It's light. You can hang it around your neck as kind of like a piece of jewelry, kind of make a statement. Or you can, if you carry a purse, put it in your purse or even in your pocket, wherever you want to keep it, backpack, whatever you have. And it comes in multiple colors, so whatever your favorite color is, you can get this little object in whatever you color you choose. And um, I'll show it to you. So if you feel the need, this is a pacifier. Just pop it in. Hug yourself. Uh, Grab a stuffed animal or a safety blanket, whatever else you feel you need, and bring it in on yourself and tuck away. See, there's two. See, these are my two favorite colors. There's the hot pink and this purple. I really like purple. So hopefully I helped solve a problem. Bye. I love you.